like my education is MBA with marketing and finance, and I am certified in NISM and CSRE, that is certified specialist in requirement engineering. And my coming to professional details, I have 7+ years of experience as a lead business in level 5 MNC company with multiple projects.
Okay.
So this is all about me. In the real-time classes, like we will be first having introductions, that is one-to-one introduction, where I will be taking some introduction about your education and your working experience. If at all, if you don't have any working experience, and I will go through your past education. The reason why I take introduction is like it makes me very helpful to teach or to explain the concept in relation to your education or your work domain, so that you can understand the concept very easily. So after that, we are going to see what is business analysis in a brief, and I will be explaining business analyst as a career and training highlights. What is a business analyst and how the career and what is the salary structure, and how the growth of the business analyst in present IT industry. And in training highlights, I will be giving some of the important aspects related to our training. So after that, we will be discussing about the course structure. That is how this course is designed and how many modules are there and what I am going to cover in each and every module. So after that, we are going to see material sharing will be there after once we complete all our sessions. Like material relates to PDF and PowerPoint, soft copies and anything, and there will be question and answer sessions, so that you can clarify all your sessions or all your questions and everything. So this is business analysis. Actually, to say business analysis, the standard definition given by some of the experts in IT industry is like business analysis is the task of understanding business change needs, assessing the business impact of those changes, capturing, analyzing and documenting requirements, and supporting the communication and delivery of requirements with relevant stakeholders. So if we see the cycle of business analysts, like first we are going to define and scope the business area. So first we are going to analyze the business, what is the actual like business of the client, like whether he is in service industry or product industry. So we are going to analyze everything in this defining and scope of business area. Then we are going to elicit requirements, that is we are going to gather the requirements from different stakeholders. It can be a project stakeholder, or it can be a sponsors, or it can be a third party stakeholder, or it can be a negative stakeholders. So once we gather requirements, then we will analyze and document the requirements. We will analyze the requirements. Analyzing the requirements is nothing but like we will see which requirements are best and which requirements will give results to the client's objective or client's goals. Then we will give priority to those requirements, and we will document the requirements in such a way that it should flow in a sequential format. Then we will do communicate requirements. We will communicate the requirements to the other stakeholders. Stakeholders here is like developers and testers and everyone. Then we will identify the solution and we will verify solution to meet the requirements. So this is the business analysis rule. This is the standard format given by some of the IT experts. But as my experience, if I want to define a business analysis, it is nothing but as a business analyst, we will be acting as a investigator who identify the gray areas. Here, gray areas are nothing but the problematic areas. So as an investigator, we will identify the gray areas and give IT solutions to solve that gray areas for effective and efficient functioning of the business. So this is the if you say what is a business analysis, then it is nothing but identifying the gray areas in a business and giving IT solutions. So as a business analyst, we will be acting as an investigator who identify the gray areas. So this is a simple definition which I can give with my experience. So first of all, in this demo session, we are going to see actually what is the importance of a business analysis, why to choose our career as a business analyst, and what is the present trend of a business analyst in the present IT structure. So here are some points which you can focus why to choose a business analysis as a career. So if I go through the first point, it is BA jobs are increasing in the present market of about 36%. So whichever country you take, the business analysis job is becoming mandatory for each and every organization. So before some years ago, business analyst jobs are limited to only level 5 companies. But the good aspect is that nowadays business analyst jobs are emerging in even in startup companies and level 2 companies. The reason behind this is like they are identifying the importance of the business analyst, and they are observing the result of a project, like where there are many more success ratio when compared to a project without a business analysis. And second point will be business analyst is one of the most in-demand and hottest jobs that employees are looking for. So if a project is coming, nearly 16 to 20% employee ratio will be with business analyst. That is why it is most in demand and hottest jobs. So according to the US Department of Labor and an IIBA salary survey, business analysts can earn over 1 lakh per year, $1 lakh per year. So this is the standard salary structure given by IIBA salary survey and business Department of US Labor. And next point is research shows that IT analyst job to be the 7th best job in America with a 10-year growth outlook of 36%. So our business analyst jobs will be coming under the IT analyst jobs, where it is standing in the 7th best position in the US. And in Canada, it is standing as 5th position. So BA is one of the top 10 reasons proof jobs. Forbes magazine, this was given by Forbes magazine and is the top paid among the 10. So our business analyst, when it comes to the terms of payment, it is a business employee stands in the 4th place in terms of payment. So a business analyst jobs cater to many domains like pharmaceuticals, healthcare, insurance, finance, banking, mortgage, accounting, financial budget, and controlling bonds, medical insurance, etc. So these are the different kinds of domains which are available to a business analyst to work in a IT industry. So apart from these domains, if you want the list of domains, like here is the list of multiple domains where a business analyst can be appointed and work. So this is the domain list of a BA. Like if a company is recruiting a business analyst, he can be working on under any domain. Like it could be a banking, it could be a finance, it could be a insurance, healthcare or retail, telecom, aviation, real estate, sales and construction, gaming, education and e-learning, CRM, e-commerce and web designing. So all these domains depends upon the candidate's past education and past domain work experience. So another reason why to choose a business analyst career is it's a secure job. It also shows that a business analyst could be possibly secured from the economics of recession as seen recently the world over. These jobs cannot be offshored. So we can say the business analyst jobs are very secure. Even when there is a recession time, there won't be any kind of scarcity for the business analyst jobs, because it is one of the important a business analyst is one of the important pillar in the project implementation, without which the project can't move forward. So these are the different reasons why to choose a business analyst career. And this is the latest news given by US labor experts. That is, if business analyst is your thing, you are in demand. Business analyst jobs are expected to increase 19% by 2022, according to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics. So this is the recent information given by US Bureau of Labor Statistics, where there is a 19% increase in the business analyst jobs by 2022. And if you want to say in figures, nearly there is a scarcity of 7,58,000 business analysts in US, and in Canada it is 2,82,000 scarcity. So when you are training, when you are taking this training, you may be having a doubt like whether you are eligible to take this training as a business analyst, or whether you can cope up with the business analyst subject or not. So these are the some points where you can make your mind refresh and go to this training without any considerations or without any uh, without any doubts. So like this training can be taken by entry-level IT business or prior experience only. It is not like the candidate require any prior experience. Even the freshers can take this training, and the entry-level business analysts also can take this training. And it is not like this training is suitable only for IT professionals. This is the only segment where a non-IT professional can enter into the IT professional without any IT knowledge. So this is the only platform where a non-IT professional can be acting as a IT professional by his functional skills. So self-taught IT business analysts waiting to fill in the gaps and put all the pieces together. System analysts and programmers interested in expanding their role into the business area. Basic SQL skills and some domain knowledge is a stress. So those who want to get in as a business analyst with their prior domain experience, even they can take this training. And system analysts and programmers who want to increase their skills, they can also take this training. And if you have some basic SQL skills, it is advantage. It is not compulsory that you need to have these basic SQL skills, but if you have some basic SQL skills, it is more advantageable. So these are some training prerequisites. But when I say in practically, there are many people who are standing as a CEOs are also attending business analyst workshops, and they are also taking business analyst training. Why? Because even from a fresher to CEO, everyone is opting to take this business analyst training because of the knowledge what you are getting about project implementation is more in business analyst training when compared to any other course. Like in any other course, if you will be handling the project for certain point of time, but whereas in business analyst it is not like that. Like if you are employed as if you are recruited as a business analyst, then you will be in the project from starting to end, and even after deploying the project in the company's server, then also you will be giving the service to the company in the form of maintenance. So that's the reason each and every employee wants to be a business analyst. So this is a career growth in business analyst. Like the entry level will start from 0 to 4 years, where you will be acting as an industry domain experts, or here you can have a domain experience, or you can attend as soon as you complete your education, or you can start your career if you are acting as a developer also, you can shift to business analyst. So this will be an entry level career, and in mid level career you will be placed as a senior or lead BA, and you can have a sales business development team under you, and you can take work from them. Those people will be working under you. And here SME means subject matter experts, and in senior level you will be acting as a business process re-engineering or consulting, and in leadership you will be acting as a vendor management and product management. So here you will be acting as a CEO or vice president. So these are the different kinds of hierarchy which you find in business analyst career path. And this is the salary structure which you are seeing here. This is the average salary of a business analyst, which is given by Indeed, which is one of the biggest job portal. So when you are joining as a junior business analyst, it will be starting from $74,000 per year, and as a business analyst it could be 83,000, and senior business analyst it could be 95,000, and senior finance business analyst it could be 99,000, and senior insurance business analyst it is starting from 1,04,000, and senior investment banking business analyst it is starting from 1,06,000, and senior healthcare business analyst it is starting from 1,06,000, and senior retail business analyst it is starting from 1,06,000. So again, this salaries depends upon your negotiations and your domain experience and your past education and your certifications if you are certified in any domain. So this is the minimum salary you will be getting. After that, it will depend upon your bargaining skills and everything. So when you compare your salaries with the developer salaries, this is a small structure which gives you the difference between your salaries and the developer salaries. So if you take category wise, suppose if you are in industry, that is banking industry, whereas the business analyst salary is will be between 70,000 to 1,40,000, but whereas the developer salary is between 50,000 to 1,20,000. So in the same way, insurance is there, and petrochemical is there, healthcare is there, government is there, and in whichever category you take and whichever level you take, when you compare to developers, the business analyst salary will be high. So you can see here the structure of the salaries. So in case if you have any doubts in this salary structure, you can go to glassdoor.com and you can type as a business analyst salary. So you will be getting the salary structure of real employees, where you can compare those salaries with the developer salaries. So here industry wise you are having banking, insurance, petrochemical, healthcare, government, and level wise it could be junior, mid-level, senior, and solution wise specialized ERP, specialized ERP, and specialized custom development and specialized custom development. That is different languages are there, and geography wise also they have given the salary structure. So these are some of the training highlights which I have specified here. So by joining this training you will be getting role specific training. So here role specific training means like you will be getting all real time scenarios where each and every concept will be explained by taking a real-time example or by taking a real-time scenario. If I say in the real-time example, it depends upon the student's background, education background, and background domain. So I explaining the each and every concept with as per the student's background. Suppose if they are from engineering background, so I will be taking the examples from the engineering project. Suppose if they are banking background, so I will be explaining the concept in relation to the banking. So this is known as role specific training. And second point will be hands-on monitoring and interactive sessions. So here in these training sessions you will be having interactive sessions where in some concepts I will be asking you people to act as a BA, and I will be performing a client role, and to test your BA skills I will be asking BA questions which are related to your career, so that you will be getting some important practical knowledge how to react when client is asking something. So another one is plot clarification of doubts. So in real-time classes, if you are having any doubts, you can just interrupt me saying that Nikki, I am having a doubt, so that I can pause the concept for some of the time and I can clarify your doubts if it is related to the concept. If it is not related to the concept, I will be clarifying those doubts only after the completing my concept. That is end of the session. So here I will be giving you the material which includes soft copy, templates and PDFs. So I will be giving the soft copy material and templates wherever it is necessary. For example, to prepare BRD and SRS documents or RTM or test cases and anything, you will be getting templates and everything for that sample templates and PDFs. So after completing of our sessions and entire this course, I will be giving guidance for resume preparation and how to prepare resumes and how to get through interviews and how to answer the interview questions. Like I will be providing you nearly 200 to 300 interview questions wherein in that 80% questions are answered by me. You can find the answers itself in the same booklet, and 20% rest of the answers I have provided you the tips in that. So these answers are based on the experience you are keeping and the education and the domain you are having, so that you can write the answers as per your resume preparation. That is whatever the experience you are keeping, so you need to answer the questions based on your resume and experience. So that's why I have given some tips for that questions without any answers. Why? Because different people will be having different experience and different projects. So these are some of the training highlights. So this is my training roadmap, how I am going to take all the sessions in forthcoming sessions. Like first I will be starting with the introduction part, and then I will be explaining about the SDLC life cycle, and I will be explaining about the SDLC methods and models. Then we will be learning about the 6 knowledge areas. Then we will be learning about the requirements. Then we will learning about the documentation part and everything. Then we will be going to some of the technical part, that is OOPS and MVC architecture. So we are going to see what is the 2-tier and 3-tier architecture and everything. And next we will be seeing with UML diagrams and tools. And next we will be learning some important concepts like what is BPM, RUT and RAD. And next I will be explaining about the servers and the testing, like different kinds of servers, everything related to the servers and testing. And next we will be, these two modules are practical modules where you can learn practical knowledge. So this will be change management process, and another one will be important points about project. So next I will be moving with the interview tips and resume preparation. So this is my roadmap. So once you have taken this training, or when you are in training, if you want to become a successful BA, there are some points which you need to remember by taking this course or after this course. That is, learn the core skills taught in the training. Like I will be explaining you some skills. So try to learn those skills which are important for a business analyst, and learn the industry jargons. So there are some jargons which are followed by the industry. You need to keep remember them, and develop the BA perspective of looking at the problems. So here I will be telling you how a BA need to react if there is any problem in a project. So what are the do's and don'ts of a BA? So you need to remember this that while you are in a real project. So you need to develop communication and presentation skills, and develop people skills, meeting coordination and facilitation, and build a network of professional contacts. So these are some of the important points which you need to follow to become a successful BA. So next, when coming to a course structure, I will be explaining about the contents of this course here. So this course is divided into 13 modules, 13 important modules, and these are framed and designed in a sequential format, where if you see all the contents, all the modules of the course, like you will realize that each module will be having each performing the role and responsibility of a business analyst in daily in and out job of a business analyst. So in my first module, that is introduction to BA, so these are the different topics which I am going to cover, that is business analysis overview and origin. So here we will be seeing about the business analysis overview and origin, and how was the IT sector before the origin of BA and after the origin of BA, what are the changes in the IT industry, that we are going to see here. And the next one will be what is business analysis and who is business analyst. So I will be giving a difference, what is the difference between a business analysis and a business analyst, and who is a business analyst. And next we are going to see about the types of IT companies. So here we will be learning about the different types of IT companies, that is what is a product based IT company and service based IT company. And after that we are going to learn about the IT hierarchy. So we are going to see the IT hierarchy, how the employee hierarchy in the IT level 5 company. So after that we are going to learn about the stakeholders and different types of stakeholders. So here I will be explaining who is a stakeholder and what are the different types of stakeholders, like business stakeholders, project stakeholders, third party stakeholders and negative stakeholders, and how to differentiate all the stakeholders. Everything related to stakeholders we are going to see in this part. And after that I will be explaining about the SPOC, scope and scope creep. So SPOC is nothing but the single point of contact, and scope within the project, and scope creep when extending the budget, what are the measures to be taken. Here we are going to see each and everything. And another one will be business analyst prerequisites, like what are the essentials or what are the qualities that a student or candidate required to become a business analyst, that we are going to see in this part. And another most important topic is roles and responsibilities of a BA. So from the day one in and out of a business analyst, what he is going to do, what are the daily roles and responsibilities as a BA. So these roles and responsibilities include the roles of a BA from as a fresher to lead BA. So what a business analyst is going to do as a fresher and as a business analyst and as a senior business analyst and as a lead business analyst. So everything we are going to see in these roles and responsibilities. So another part is do's and don'ts of a BA. So this is another important aspect. Just now, as I said, whenever if there is a problem in any project, what we should not do and what we need to do, everything I will be explaining in these do's and don'ts of a BA. And another one is problems faced by a BA with stakeholders in gathering requirements. So what are the different kinds of problems that are faced by a BA while gathering requirements? This we are going to see in this part. And another one is stages in business analysis. So it is nothing but what is the daily in and out job of a business analyst, I will be explaining here. So our first module contains all these topics. And the second module is SDLC process, that is software development lifecycle process. I am going to explain about the 6 phases, 6 important phases which are in the IT industry, and what is going to happen in each and every phase, like enterprise analysis phase, designing phase, development phase, testing phase, installation phase and maintenance phase. So what happens in each and every phase and what is the role of a BA in each and every phase, this all we are going to see in this second module. And third module will be SDLC methods and models. So here I will be explaining about the 4 important methods and modules which the present IT trend is following, like IT industries are following. Those are nothing but sequential and iterative methodology, evolutionary methodology and agile methodology. So again, in evolutionary methodology, we are going to learn about the different prototypes and the difference between a wireframe, prototype and mock-up. And at last in this module we are going to see about the difference between method and a model. So in module 4, we are going to see about 6 knowledge areas. So these 6 knowledge areas are very important for a business analyst. So we are going to learn about each and every knowledge area in depth and in detail. That is nothing but enterprise analysis. So how a business analyst is going to do an analysis for an enterprise. So there are different methods of doing an enterprise analysis. We are going to see each and every method, like it is Pareto analysis, fishbone analysis, SWOT analysis, which is nothing but strength, weakness, opportunities and threats, and gap analysis and feasibility study and business case writing. So we will be learning about each analysis method in depth, and second stage will be requirement planning and management. So how this knowledge area is important to business analysts. So here we can learn each and everything. And third one will be requirement elicitation and gathering. And here we are going to learn about the different types of requirement gathering techniques. There are nearly 10 to 12 requirement gathering techniques. So we are going to learn each and everything. And next one will be requirement communication. So how once requirements are gathered, how to communicate to the developers, testers. So what is the process and the tools which we use and the UML language which are going to use. So everything we are going to see in requirement communication. And requirement documentation. Once requirements are communicated, how we are going to document these requirements, we are going to learn here. And solution assessment and validation. So how we are going to do solution assessment and validation, this we are going to learn here. So another module is requirement analysis process. So here we are going to see the requirements and different types of requirements and guidelines for good requirements and parameters of a good requirement and what is requirement gathering and how to conduct requirement gathering sessions. There are different phases. So we can see each and every phase and mistakes and challenges associated with requirement gatherings. So these are all the topics which we are going to learn in module 5. And when it comes to module 6, this is entirely related to the documentation, that is SRS, BRD, FRS and SOW. So these are the 4 important documents which we prepare as a business analyst. So we are going to learn each and everything related to the documents, like types of documents and contents and preparation and RTM, that is requirement traceability matrix. So our module 7 will be related to the practical and technical. So here we are going to see what is OOPS concept and what are the elements of OOPS and application of OOPS and MVC architecture and what is 2-tier and 3-tier architecture. So OOPS is nothing but object-oriented programming structure. And in module 8, it is very important for a business analyst, which is related to UML diagrams and tools, where we will be learning about the introduction and diagrams, like what is use case diagram, what is sequence diagram, and what is activity diagrams, and different relationships and functions of a use case diagram, and sequence and activity diagrams, and what are the different kinds of software used for preparing these UML diagrams. And the 9th module will be different methodologies, that is BPM, RUP and RAD. So BPM stands for business process modeling. So I will be explaining what is business process modeling, and RUP, rational unified processing, and different phases in RUP, and documents prepared in RUP, and RAD, that is rapid application development program, and what are the different stages in RAD. And our 10th module will be software servers and different types of servers. So here we are going to learn about different types of servers, like types of servers, development server, UAT server, and how to do UAT testing and important points to be followed, and production server and the role of BA in each and every server. So 11th module will be software testing, areas of testing. So in this software testing module, we are going to learn each and everything related to the testing, that is testing, areas of testing, types of testing, introduction to QA methodology, role of a BA in testing, creating test plans, creating test cases, and different testing methods that are black box testing, white box testing, and gray box testing, and what is functional or regression testing, and what is the difference between white box and black box testing, and what is a positive and negative testing, and what is GUI and unit testing, and what are user acceptance testings. So again, this is a practical knowledge where you are getting related to the project, that is change management process. So suppose if there are any changes in a project, how to handle the changes. So these changes are related to the requirements and change requests and how, everything. So here we are going to see what is a change management process and reasons for requirement changes, and what is a change request, and what is a change of scope, and what are acceptable changes, and how to handle change request, and important points to be considered for handling change request. So another one will be project management system. Here we are going to see each and everything related to the project, like how a project is initiated and how a software bidding is done, and what are basic knowledge of a project, like what is the BA proportion in a project, what are the different kinds of projects and types of payments in a project, and what is mails management, like how we need to keep mails to our seniors, and how to keep our mails to our juniors, and what need to consider while keeping mails and everything, and what are the project standards, and what are time sheets, and how budget is allocated to a project, and what is a gain start, and the project milestones and pricing, and company approach on project, and reasons for project failure, and risk analysis and management. So these are the different types of modules we are going to see in our real time, and these are the added features which I am giving, like how resume preparation tips and some sample resumes, and interview preparation tips and sample interview questions and answers, and how to clear interviews. So this will be our final session when we come to this part. Like I will be taking nearly 2-3 sessions on this. So this is guys, this is a way of my teaching and my roadmap, like how the contents are going to be in our future real-time classes. So guys, here I am ending up the session. So if you have any doubts, you can clarify with me now.